There she is. This isn't the world's best drum set, but I think that if we put new heads on it, like you guys recommended in a previous video, we can get it sounding pretty good. Turn it up.
You're on the Rockpreneur YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm CJ, and this is my buddy Bill.
Hey!
And he's going to be helping me put these new heads on this drum kit. We got a 14-inch head.
Pretty standard. These are probably, I don't think you bought them for a pretty bargain basement price. They don't have any markings on the inside, so they're probably made in China. This is a top. That's a coated ambassador.
Coated ambassador.
Definitely a batter head is what they refer to. So for all of them, you want to seat them on there properly. The bearing edges are not great, but they're not as real bad either. The bearing edge is like a bridge in a guitar or other type of stringed instrument. It's where the head touches and actually vibrates. The finer the bearing edge, the more vibration you get, and that is desirable.
We're trying to determine whether we are going to do two heads, one top head and one resonant head, or do the drums concert style. That's just one batter head without a resonant head. You recommend doing resonant heads. Why is that?
You get a more pleasant tone. You can have much more control over it. You can vary the tone of the drum more. Single head is pretty, that's it. You hit it, you get it one. You can turn it tighter and lower for different pitches, but that's all the variance that you have. This is just a 6-lug snare, so you're not going to have a huge amount of variance. I have always tuned the bottom head relatively tight on a snare drum. Then it gets you more response from the snares itself.
Oh, okay.
The 80s were the loose snare drum era. I still have it. I have a 7x14 deep snare, and we tuned it really low, and it was almost like just hitting a beanbag. But it got this big, fat, huge sound out of it. Billy Gibson, drummer for Huey Lewis, had his snare tuned down, plop, plop, plop. But they put a big, huge amount of reverb on it, a little bit of delay, and it would get this, huge concert sound. Let's see. The idea is to get them even in pitch. How good we'll get this baby, but this is, like I said, 6 lugs. Kind of hard to get a real good tone out of it, but for $100, this is a fine drum. It's better, but still pretty fluffy.
Fluffy.
I guess that's a highly technical term,
So we're not looking for fluffy here. What exactly are we looking for?
A good response and crack. For every new head, there is a break-in period, so slightly. Modern plastic heads are made out of mylar, and they're glued into the rims in here, as you can see that's underneath there. When they make them, they haven't been under tension. We put them under tension. It takes a little bit of time for them to get adjusted, but not too long.
Okay. So what he's saying is we just got to beat on them for a while.
That's not great, but better than it was.
There you go.
One of these little puppies.
All right.
Notice I'm going from one side to the other, opposite sides. That's kind of like when you're changing a tire. Get to tighten up on the snares a little bit. Snares, that's this adjustment here. It's going to go off.
Ooh. Ooh.
Better than it was.
Definitely better than it was. Way better than it was.
Well,
There you go.
that's a start.
What is that? What size
This
is
is
that?
looks like 10 by 12. I'm going to guess that's what. These are useful, but you feel like squid sucks. Normally, a 12-inch tom would have 6 lugs, but this one, to save money, they put 5 on. Super thin, which for a batter head is not good. I'm surprised you didn't break it. Ooh, pretty.
Ooh. Look at that black suede emperor right there. That's probably for the floor tom. Hopefully I got the right size. Oh wait, no. This is
For that one.
Yup.
That will fit on that.
Show me.
That will fit. Looks like you got 2 13s. Well, hey.
Well, that's weird.
I've actually never seen this particular surface on it. It's a different, relatively new, but it is a what they call emperor. If you look on the back of the box here, it will show you what different types. These are Remo, which is the most popular, biggest selling brand of drumhead probably in the world. And you can see that they have a bunch of different lines of different heads for different sounds, and they describe how they work. But the ambassador that we put on the snare drum is a single ply, 1,000 mil weight. This is an emperor, and it has 2 ply, 750. So it's actually 1,500 or 1,500 millimeters, whatever, something.
No, it's thicker.
It's
Slightly thicker.
yeah.
Okay.
And what it'll do is it'll give it a little more rounded sound.
Well, that sounds good.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh. Those heads sound way better than they did before already. Oh my goodness.
We'll bring the bottom head up just a little bit. It's the bottom heads that determine the pitch.
Ah, okay.
And I'll set them all out and get a little, try and get a nice triad out of it.
Yeah. I like the sound of that. Yee! Oh!
Yeah.
That sounds
See?
way
I don't think you
better.
want single head.
No, I'm
We're
definitely
gonna set
good
that
with
one there.
that.
We'll tune them in a triad in a minute.
All right, sounds good.
If the other two sound even close to that won't be bad for a $100 drum set.
No,
Not bad at all.
not bad at all.
One of the better investments of life. They saved a lot of money because this drum's an inch bigger and it has 5 lugs too. And this, normally 16s have 8 lugs. Okay. I'm surprised that the bass drum has 8 lugs because I've seen some that only have 6. But try it, we'll work with it. The drum set was originated in the United States in the 20s, I think. You had drummers playing in vaudeville, and they were in the pit orchestra of a stage in a theater, and they just didn't have room for 3 or 4 guys playing a bass drum and a snare drum, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So I forget who it was. Someone developed a pedal that you could actually play the bass drum with your foot. Revolutionized. Then they did what they originally called the sock cymbal. That's what they first called it. A sock cymbal. The hi-hat or a low boy. And they used to be down really low. Okay. Let's see what we can get out of this.
Black on black.
Back in black. It's pretty even.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll tune that one up over here and get
Alright.
a good set of pitches out of it.
Gonna bring it around to our pile here.
We'll finish with those in a little bit.
Alright.
And then we'll go there.
Get that final third tom wrapped in black here.
Wrapped in black.
Wrapped in black.
I've heard worse.
Look at this tool. Dang! Now that's a drum key, ladies and
It's a
gentlemen.
speed key.
Speed key. That's
Well, if I really want to do it fast, I put it on my drill, but I'm not. No. The guys that do that a lot, they just put the drum key on their drill.
There you go.
Now, away you go. Just go around, loosen everything up. Okay, that's not seating right.
Uh-oh.
I'll take that off. It's not seating right for some reason. Why isn't that seating?
So what's going on with this thing here?
Yeah. Maybe I just didn't tighten it up.
Got some seating issues over here with this one.
I watched one guy, when he tuned his drums, he talk about tuning drums. He goes, okay, now you put your arms down and you press everything down on it. Well, I guess it worked for him.
Oh, yeah.
Not a huge amount of resonance. But that's to be expected out of that kind of drum. Let's see here.
Dang.
Yep, big difference. Okay, let's see if we can
Punch to it now.
get them.
All right, so now we're going to tune all three of them together so they can sound really cool. There you go. High to low. Ooh.
Still a little bit of a...
All right. The heartbeat drum.
Now, one thing you'll want to do for your front head, cut about a 5-inch hole in it.
Yep.
Yep. And you can get, you can actually get your kick drum mic. I'm no expert on it, but once you get it inside and closer to the batter head on the inside, you'll get more attack on it.
Yeah.
This is great for big roundness and fullness, but there's not a lot of punch there.
How would you cut a hole like that? Just like a
Best way?
box cutter?
No. Melt it.
Melt it.
Yep.
So how do you
Get
do that?
a can, a tin
Yeah.
can, heat it up, just goes right through it.
Really? That'll work.
I mean, you can use little scissors if you want. You could cut it out like that if you want, but the cleanest is to use a little coffee can or something like that. It works great.
Hey guys, I'm gonna cut in for 1 minute here and see if what Bill is talking about is going to work. All right guys, so this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna take this can here and I'm gonna get it super hot using this benzomatic torch, and we're going to press it against here like so. And the idea is that it will melt a perfectly circular hole that we can use for our drum mic. Let's give this a shot. I don't know, Bill. We'll see if this works. All right, here we go. It's a little sketchy. Oh yeah, that's getting hot. It's on fire. It's on fire. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Yep, that's getting hot there. Okay, that's hot. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's on fire. Let's see if this works. Okay, probably got to do this quickly. And oh, come on, camera. Yes! Yes! That was awesome. Okay. There you go. Look at that. Ooh, it didn't cut perfectly. Oh, I just melted my floor too. Genius. But the fact is, boomy! Look at that. That's pretty good, I must say. I mean, that worked really solid. Let's put the mic in there and see if it fits. All right, let's take this guy here. We'll turn it like so. Oh, dude, this is gonna work perfectly. Tighten that up a little bit. Look at that. So this is perfect. I'm actually gonna angle a little bit so that it's pointing where the batter is hitting the head on the other side. But this is gonna work perfect. Yes, I'm so stoked. So what this is gonna do is it's going to allow me to record the whole drum without the wind from this head hitting the microphone. That will help with the, well, basically it'll help with the sound. So there you go. Thanks, Bill. Good tip.
It is.
She is. Black
It
coated
is a
apron.
Powerstroke.
Oh, Powerstroke. Oh, there you
Got a
go.
muffling ring on it.
Ooh, that's a good thing, right?
It is.
Sweet.
Another thing that's good to get for a kick drum especially is a patch that you put over where the beater hits the batter. It will make the head last a lot longer. It actually focuses the sound too.
Okay. Is there a name for that?
Impact pad.
Okay.
Yeah. They come with a self-adhesive on it. We just line it up in the thing, stick it right on there.
Sounds good.
I'm just gonna keep the pillow in there like it is.
For sure. Yeah, I think it did a pretty good job of
This
dampening it.
this thicker head will enhance the bottom end a lot. You'll be surprised.
Nice.
In the videos that I've seen about changing, putting different heads and tuning, they always fast forward through this. This is a little unusual to see key turn of this type. Usually they have they're the handle type, but these might be cheaper. I don't know.
Probably. Alright.
That's not too bad. This is well, it's functioning.
Clearly not the world's greatest.
No, but it is working.
It does the trick. Alright, so now we put it back together.
Yep.
And we're gonna see how she sounds. So I'm really hoping you'd be down to record a quick thing with the drums to see if they sound good. A 10-second intro track that's gonna be like the intro to the channel. A real quick jingle.
A real quick jingle. Sure.
Alright, sweet.
Turn it up.
Alright guys, we are going to test this drum set and see how everything sounds. Here we go. Here's the kick. Ooh, okay. Here's the snare. Yee-hee. Here's the toms. And the hi-hat. And the ride. All together, folks. happy with the way this turned out, guys. This is so awesome that these drums actually sound like real drums now. Thank you guys from the last video for recommending that I change the heads. I'm really glad I did. Thank you so much, Bo, for coming out and helping me with my drums.
You're
I really
most welcome,
appreciate it. I think they sound way better. So.
They do. They do.
Well, that's it for this video, folks. Just want to remind you, you got to work smart so you can rock hard. Peace out. Rock on.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Excellent.